Salatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. Alhamdulillah, we're back for Q&A night. For questions, we take general questions and try to answer them, inshallah. We usually sometimes we get some questions online. People send ahead of time. We had a QR for that. And then some people ask here, inshallah. So looks like it's a quiet night. So inshallah, if anyone has any questions, we can get started with here. There's a question online.
Yeah. No, I have a question. So there's this app that it shows you gas stations in the area where you live, and sometimes it will have offers. Like, for example, if you go fill up at this certain gas station, we'll give you 25 cents back on the gallon. So for example, let's say the gas price is $4 a gallon, but if you go fill up there, we'll give you 25 cents back on the gallon. So instead you'll pay $3.75. So you go, you redeem the offer on the app, you go fill up, and on the app you link your bank account. So you go fill up, they see that you filled up, and then they give you the money back on the app, and then later you can redeem it for gift cards or anything. So my question is that halal or haram?
بالنسبة للأب إذا نيب
What was the app?
جزاك الله خير بارك الله نعم هذا ممكن ياخذ نسبة بعدين الدكتور سعد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. سؤال جيد. طبعا هذا منتشر في مش بس في الابلكيشن، حتى تشتري من محلات ومر تارجت او غيرها. اذا كنت سجلت اسمك او برجع لك حوافز ماديه، يسموها حوافز تجاريه. طبعا هي تدخل في باب الهبه لانها معظمها مجانيه، لا تشترط دفع شيء حتى تاخذ المال. فاذا ما كان في دفع ما فيش اشكاليه ان شاء الله. اذا كنت لا تدفع شيء انت تنزيله مجاني، بس انك تشترك في الابلكيشن هذا او اي محل بعطيك كاش باك كذا، هذا كله ان شاء الله يعني جائز، بيدخل في باب الهبه. الله تعالى.
So this is considered an incentive, business incentive. It has nothing to do with haram. It's absolutely acceptable based on Sheikh Khalil what he's responding, and there's nothing wrong with it. You're not. It's not like gambling. You're paying money and you get the money back, or it's just a way that businesses or a certain service is incentivizing people to. So long you don't pay into it, you just get money back. This is something that is a normal practice. Yani. Allahu a'lam.
That's a question for you. Why are you thinking it's haram?
Because I mean I'm not too knowledgeable in the subject, but I've heard money for money is haram or something like that, or something around that. That's why. Because I'm getting free money for not really doing anything. I mean I'm filling up gas, but then I fill up.
Do you pay for the app?
Discount. Discount.
Yeah.
خصم.
It's exactly. It's like
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Understood.
I would just say one thing other than from a religious perspective. Be careful about giving anybody your account number, because there's a lot of scammers around. Just be careful. I mean, it has nothing to do with obviously.
No, good advice. Yeah.
The bank account or the credit card?
I don't know. It was 3 years ago.
So check your account to make sure.
Okay.
3 years ago. Okay. Any other questions, inshallah? Yes, brother.
Is there any permissibility to having taxidermy in your house? You know taxidermy?
Taxidermy?
Like
What was that?
Like hunters, right? They'll kill something and then they'll have it mounted and put it on the wall.
Oh, like machines basically, or a specific technology that.
No.
راس الحيوان. Okay. متحنط. تحنيط. Okay. Taxidermy. Interesting. شو رأيك في التحنيط؟
والله هذا احنا طبعا انا والشيخ ثابت ننقل الفتوى يعني، ففتوى كثير من المعاصرين انه هذا جائز تعليق، لانه مش مثل الصور او التماثيل، لانه اصلا خلق الله لكن حنطه. عرفت كيف؟ انا والله هذا نقل فتوى ناخذ يعني مش كلامي انا. عارف كيف؟ والله اعلم انه جائز. الله اعلم.
What was the purpose you said? It's
But basically, it's like art. It's considered art.
art, yeah. So the Sheikh said he's only transferring a fatwa that it is permissible. I've heard other fatwas that it's not, but the Sheikh Khalil right now is transferring a fatwa that it could be permissible.
لأنه العلة إنه منتفية التحريم، مش يعني مثل التماثيل اللي بيصنعها الإنسان. هذا هو العلة.
It's not like the idols that humans make. It is something of the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. بس ما بدخل تحت بند الصور أو التصوير.
والله فتوى المعاصرة الله ما بدخل. مسألة خلافية بس.
Yeah.
بس يعني في.
It is a controversial case among scholars. But the idea is not, they're not there for worship or not there for like the, idol
مو بيحين الشيخ ولد ددو.
making.
الله يحفظه يعني.
Fatwa Dadu, yeah. Dadu is a major scholar in the Ummah. He has given a fatwa that doesn't go under the tahrim. Allahu A'lam. Yes.
We have a question from online. In the Quran, Harun is typically mentioned after Musa alayhi salam because Musa alayhi salam is the primary messenger and leader. However, there's one specific instance where it's reversed.
سورة طه.
نعم.
في سورة طه. نعم.
نعم.
والله ايش عندك جواب شيخ ثابت؟
تفضل.
والله في العلماء قالوا الله يرحمه الأستاذ الفاضل حسن عباس، قالوا لمراعاة النسق، يعني سورة طه يغلب على خواتمها أنها تنتهي بالألف ألفات، فمراعاة النسق القرآني هذا اللي محضرني والله. ما بعرفش سر بلاغي أكثر من هيك، ولكن مراعاة النسق الصوتي الذي جاء في معظم آيات سورة طه. والله تعالى أعلم.
الآية الكريمة هي
قال آمنا بربي هارون وموسى.
So the question is, was it asked in Arabic or English?
English.
Okay, so I don't have to repeat it. So Harun is mentioned. Usually Musa, is mentioned before Harun as the primary. So why here? Sheikh Khalil mentioned that it's the nasaq al-Qur'ani. It's like the rhythm of the Quran that goes along with the rhythm, like the Quranic rhythm in the recitation. So that's why it came. ربي هارون وموسى. Yeah. Interesting. I mean, it could have more. It could have more to it, if it's looked into.
ناحية صوتية، ناحية بلاغية والله ما أعرف. البلاغة علم.
This is as far as the vocal aspect of it, the rhythm, but the balagha, the actual rhetoric of its actual precedence here, Allah knows best. There's no. But these are the things that you could dig into, and it's open for anybody really. It's like reflection upon the Quran. Why was this mentioned before that? Why this name is mentioned and here it's not mentioned? All these are good questions as you are studying the Quran, reflecting upon the Quran. Sometimes you will find answers probably as you're looking into things because the Quran is given to everyone. Yes. Mm-hmm.
There are two other scholars' points. They said the rhyme is one reason possibly, but also Harun was older than Musa, so our culture, I guess back then, maybe now still, the elderly respect mentioning before the elder. And the third possible explanation that given they both are messengers, so like equality.
Yeah, something that came to my mind right now. It could have been that Harun alayhi salam was the speaker in this experience, because it had mentioned before فَأَوْجَسَ فِي نَفْسِهِ خِيفَةً مُوسَى. Another ayah, Allah says that when he saw the magic, fear struck the heart of Musa. So that could have affected his ability to speak out confidently or speak in that moment, because he was overwhelmed with fear. Was he going to be able to handle the situation or not? Maybe Harun stepped in and represented and spoke, because there are narrations, of course, that Musa واحلل لي عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. We know that Musa alayhi salam, based on the Israeliyat, that he stuttered a little bit, so sometimes Harun would speak for him. And that's why he asked for Harun to be as supportive, not just emotionally, but also probably he was a louder speaker, you know. Allahu A'lam. So it could have been that Harun was in the face. So we believe in Harun and Musa, the major prophet, right? In some instances, by the way, if Musa was not major, obviously he's the one who has the staff and everything, they could have just said Harun if Harun was the speaker. They would have overlooked Musa. But because Musa is still the major, but they were speaking to Harun, or he was the one in front of them. Allahu A'lam. It's just something that came to my mind, yeah. That goes along with the line of the story, the storyline. Any other questions?
Yes, I have a question. Do we have to take zakat al-mal from the retirement plan, like 401k?
زكاة من التقاعد. Which means eventually, right? As you make the income of the 401k.
Like right now, I have retirement, so I cannot take it. So this money.
You cannot touch it right now, can
No,
you?
I cannot.
Yeah. So, but you're saying, but when later on in your life, when you receive it back, right?
No, I think
No, right now.
Okay.
Let's say
Okay.
before taking it.
you contribute to the 401k.
But you're saying you don't have control over it.
You can withdraw it. I think in most of the 401k you can if you want, but you get a penalty.
I don't have 401k, so
There's a penalty.
yeah.
But you can take.
There's a
But
penalty.
it's your money though. I mean, it should be.
You can take it. You can withdraw the 401k even if you're not retired.
Yeah, under
You can,
certain
but you will
conditions.
pay 10% penalty right off the bat.
You can take the half only, not everything.
There is certain amount and certain conditions, but.
Okay. So it's your money in the end of the day, right? It's you made it. It's a cut from your own salary. Sheikh Khalil, تفضل. What do you think?
هو سأل عن
سؤال عن
التقاعد.
بقدر الواحد من مال التقاعد تبعه يدفع زكاة المال.
والله احنا احكي لك اول شيء الوضع اللي بعرفه في بلادنا يعني المهم غريب تتحكم فيه. احنا بدك يعني بعد ما تتقاعد بدك توقع 1000 ورقة حتى يصح لك يمكن ما تاخذ شيء. فإذا كنت زي ما تفضلت أنت لك حق إنك تتصرف بجزء منه، وكان بالإضافة للمال اللي أنت تملكه بيبلغ نصاب فائض عن الحاجة الأصلية، فبزكي أحوط يعني نهاية 2.5% يعني مش نسبة كبيرة. بس أحكي لك أنا بلادنا مثلا في الأردن هذا الكلام مش موجود، بس تقاعد ويصح لك تأخذ المال بعد يصير ملكك يعني. أما شيء غريب كويس إنه في مرونة هون مع رشوة.
نعم.
أنا
يعني my personal sight in this one is, and I'm not a alim or anything, but this is your money in the end of the day. Is it or not? The 401k?
Well, if you want, yeah, it's my money. Yeah.
Okay.
But
It's
it's
your
already
money, but you
saved,
don't have
like
access to it.
saved.
But it's still your money. Whether you have access or you don't have access, it's your money. So when you have access to it, it's still your money. So that should kind of be the answer right there. It's my money. I do whatever I want with it, right? Yeah. Allah Ta'ala.
We have a question first.
Well,
Yeah.
I just want to add something to that, from the worldly perspective of it, okay? I'm not trying to give, so when you talk about this money, it's called tax deferred.
Okay.
So you don't even know how much it actually is. Like if you were to take it, how much you would actually be getting, okay? So number one, there's 10% penalty if you ever draw before you hit 59.5. And number two, how much taxes you're going to pay on it depends on when you actually start taking it. So what I'm trying to say is it's not even, you cannot define it as how much you're actually going to be earning and putting in your hand.
So there's,
Just wanted to add
yeah.
this information.
Yeah. So basically there's a cost on, there's still more cuts even when you come back to it.
Yes.
Yeah. But whatever you get in your hands is still your money.
Correct.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I had this issue with either 401 or 557 program, 457 I mean. I talked to Amja several years ago about this specific subject,
Mm.
not knowing what I knew now, that everything that I had there, I had to pay zakat. So I have to go back and make a spreadsheet, figure out the balance of every end of the year. This is the solar year, so I have to convert. They gave me 2.57 or some kind of factor to accommodate the solar year. So I had to go back and add all these years that I was supposed to pay the zakat. Then I paid it. Alhamdulillah. But this is, I specifically asked Amja about it.
So you have to pay.
I paid,
because
yeah.
it's your money.
Yeah, that's what-
his
this
cost.
was-
So the fatwa was to pay.
Amja said, yeah, you have to pay.
Yeah, you have to pay.
So you have to pay
because it's your
yearly?
money.
Well, yeah, if you have, I would go the whole year, or go solar or lunar year, doesn't matter, but just you have to pay zakat on it first. That was Amja's opinion when I talked to him.
هل is it Sheikh Khalil, is it connected maybe with the need of the person at that time when they collect their 401k؟ لأنه يعني هل أنت السؤال تبعك هل تجب زكاة المال right؟
تجب زكاة
هل تجب؟
بدون قبل ما اطلع بديش اطلع كتبه ده it's safe. I'm not touching it.
Okay.
So
It's
do I have to pay zakat mal while it's in?
Yeah. So the question
Without
is,
touching it?
yeah, the question is exactly because there's a certain limit when you have extra money or savings money, then ويحول عليه الحول and a 1 year passes on it, then zakah has to be calculated like the brother was saying. So basically what I was saying is يعني, is this is it in the equation whether the person needs that money or not? Right? So let's say once someone retires, it becomes their only income. And it's not being saved from there on. Does that make sense? يعني بصير الإنسان بعد ما يتقاعد بصير هذا دخله الوحيد وربما يعني لا يحول عليه الحول بصير يستعمله ويصرفه.
Not necessarily the only source. No, it could be some other sources. Maybe social security. So that's not the only source.
مو صار كنز اذا بقدر له يعني له حق تصرف فيه وما عنده
Yeah,
زكاة.
that's what I'm asking. Is it considered, do you have to count all these years or do you just use it because now that's your only income? Yeah, that's I think it's
If you want to pay it zakat, let's say it's this Ramadan, you go back 12 months, right? And then you see what's in your account and then calculate the 2.5 from that amount, not what you have right now, I guess, right? Because you have to wait
1
for
year.
whatever is like 12 months. So you have to wait, so you have to check the account on January 2025. And then whatever you have in January 2025, this is what you're supposed to pay. Because,
But he's saying many years.
how many years that's
It's like it's considered a reserve. It has been reserved for you all these years. So maybe 10 years, a person decides to collect it. Inshallah, that's something to look again into. We don't want to give a final fatwa. We don't. By the way, one of the things that I learned, we don't have to always get to final answers in the same moment. It's okay to go to sleep and you don't have a final answer, and then do research again and ask maybe someone who's more specialized. I would personally ask someone who is specialized in the financial matters of fatwa. Yeah, inshallah. So, a good question. Is there any other? خلاص إن شاء الله.
جزاكم الله خير.
بارك الله فيكم. Yes, that's
حرص على الزكاة والحرف